The Horselord alliance had fractured beneath the walls of Hussenfulk. Monchug had abandoned the siege, leaving Unkit to contain Ragea, with only the Aserai at his command. Far to the west, 3 Nord riders approached the captured city of Rovalt. They carried the final warning Halthdar had sent before sailing home, a secret that could change the course of the war between Battania and Vlandia. High King Caladog was already searching for his next target. He believed Derthert's movements had left several Vlandian cities exposed. The message arriving at Rovalt would show him where to strike. Caladog sat among Mengus and the lords of Battania, inside Rovalt's great hall. The evening meal spread across 2 long tables before them. Vlandian nobles were still gathering men from scattered towns and castles. Their armies had suffered heavily since the war began, and rebuilding them would take time.
Derthert was last seen marching north. His strongest force is nowhere near the coast.
What about Prevend? We could reach the walls before their lords return.
Ostican is closer. Its garrison will be expecting reinforcements that may never arrive.
Caladog pondered both cities. Either would be a valuable prize. Ostican controlled the northern coast, while Prevend guarded 3 crucial bridges into their territory. Taking either one would deepen the humiliation already inflicted upon Vlandia. Mengus watched his father consider them both. Before Caladog could answer, the doors opened. 3 warriors entered wearing armor, none of the Battanians recognized. The arrival of Nords in Rovalt silenced every lord in the chamber. One of the men crossed the hall beneath the watch of Battanian guards, leaving the other 2 near the door. Salt marked their cloaks, and exhaustion showed in the way they carried themselves. They had ridden hard along the western coast after leaving their king. The leader stopped before Caladog.
High King, I bring a message from Halthdar, King of the Nords.
The name stirred whispers throughout the hall. Caladog had heard that Halthdar sailed south beside Raganvad, but few reliable reports had reached Battania since the Blood Pact entered northern imperial lands. The messenger presented a sealed letter. Caladog examined the mark pressed into the wax before breaking it.
Why would the Nord King send word to me?
He believed you needed to know what he witnessed.
The Battanian king rose and unfolded the letter. Mengus stepped closer, while the surrounding lords waited for Caladog to read. The warning had crossed 100 miles of hostile land. At last, it had reached the man Halthdar intended to receive it. Caladog read the Nord King's words aloud.
High King Caladog, I send this warning as my final act before leaving Calradia. King Derthert is concealing more than the movement of his armies. I witnessed him meeting in secret with Grand Prince Raganvad beyond the village where the Blood Pact had camped. Their bargain was hidden from the warriors serving beneath both banners. I have taken my men home. I will have no further part in a war built upon deception. Do with this knowledge what you will, but understand that every word is true. Signed, Halthdar, King of the Nords.
The chamber erupted. Lords demanded to know what Derthert had promised and how long the alliance had existed. Others argued that the message could be a trap designed to pull Battania away from Rovalt.
Silence!
The voices faded. He faced the messenger.
Where did this meeting happen?
3 days' ride to the east.
And you witnessed it?
Every word in that letter is true.
Halthdar's warning changed everything that Caladog had been considering. The Nord messenger explained that a ship would be arriving along the coast. Once Caladog had finished, he would sail north with his kin and rejoin his king. Caladog nodded.
You have carried your message. Go home.
The 3 Nords bowed and departed. When the doors closed, one of the Battanian lords returned to the discussion.
What do we do now?
Caladog smiled.
Derthert believes we will strike Pravend or Ostican. He has left both cities exposed because he expects us to choose the easiest prize.
He dismissed both possibilities with a shake of his head.
Let him keep them.
The lords watched him carefully.
Pravend would cost him territory. Ostican would cost him pride.
Caladog stepped forward, his voice dropping.
Sargot will cost him his kingdom.
Excitement spread through the chamber. Derthert's army was marching in the wrong direction, and the secret alliance he had built with Raganvad had given Caladog the opening he needed. Battania would march for Sargot. As the lords celebrated, Mengus approached his father.
Let me ride with you.
Caladog looked away from the lords.
I fought for Marunath while you were at Oxhall. I helped take Rovalt. I have earned a place beside you when we march on Sargot.
You will return to Marunath.
The answer struck Mengus harder than he expected.
You are still punishing me for Unthari.
It's not a punishment, Mengus. But am I disappointed that you struck a deal with a prisoner without my knowledge? Yes, I am.
Mengus held his father's gaze.
The plan gave you Rovalt.
And it could have cost us far more.
Caladog's voice softened, though his decision remained firm.
This is not exile. You are heir to the Woodland Throne. If this campaign fails, Battania will need you alive. Marunath is our heart, and your duty is to ensure it never falls.
Mengus understood the responsibility his father had placed upon him. It did little to ease the humiliation of being left behind. Caladog returned to the room. The road to Sargot was being chosen without him. While Caladog prepared to march south, another Imperial army departed Zeonica. Crotor's black crosses had disappeared from its shields. The soldiers who once followed a rebel now marched beneath the banners of the Western Emperor. Many expected them to ride east. Ragaya remained surrounded at Husanfulk, and Unkid was still waiting for Crotor's command. A march toward the desert would have reunited the forces that destroyed the Western Army at the Scarlet Hills. But Crotor chose another road. His columns turned north, carrying thousands of legionaries toward lands already divided by war. He offered no explanation to the lords who had crowned him, and no destination to the men beneath his banners. To the west, Caladog was preparing to strike Sargot. To the south, Crotor was moving toward a purpose known only to himself. Two armies had begun marching. Neither yet understood what the other would set in motion.